Hi, I'm Pantazi. Today I'm still on sabbatical, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a glimpse of torque and what it can do. Now, they took the torque out basically when they moved to modern or traditional karate by telling you the full twist punch that you were supposed to impact on the full twisted motion. Well, that in essence is just like a nail going into a board. What we want to do is we want to crank into it. It's that torquing action that really bites at the skin, separates the muscles, gets into the deeper sets of fascia, muscle, nerves, and blood vessels. Now, as an example, I'm going to show you three different things that we can do with the blood pool hand. Now, there's two torques that we're going to be using on the blood pool hand. First of all, the hand torquing so the knuckles are extending in, almost like you were the Wolverine shooting out your knives from your fisted position, so that one torque of the hand twisting to get that set of knuckles to penetrate deep into the tissues is one aspect. The next action is going to be the twisting of the wrist, or the twisting of the wrist coming upward. These torquing actions are what's going to give you the deeper bite into the body rather than just trying to hammer through it. All right, especially if you're using your whole fist, because your whole fist is going to act as like a snowshoe. So let's go into the first action. Now, this is going to come out of Sanchin kata, the Uechi version, coming in with that torquing action of the blood pool hand, both torquing this way and also with the twisting of the wrist action, possibly the forearm. That's what's going to give you a tighter snap, more power, more depth, as I mentioned. This is going to come off of headlocking techniques and guillotines. From the headlock, if the person's in back, if it's got us in the headlock, what we're going to do is we're going to torque right up into the kidney. We're going to dig our knuckles right up underneath that last rib, press that rib against the kidney, or try to pierce the kidney. In a real defense situation, you would want to pierce the kidney. Of course, this could have lethal effects, so you got to be cautious when you are training with it. Now, once that hand is twisted up, the next one is going to strike the kidney from the front. So we'll be striking front and back on this action, coming in with a rapid pulsing action or striking action. Striking being the most efficient. The torque is going to be torquing down with this and down with the hand coming this way, getting those knuckles to impale the kidney on that stretched rib. So you got the kidney here, it's been pressed up, the rib is going into the kidney here, and you're going to punch it down to further impale the kidney. Now, that's one. The second one we would work on is with the fingertips. Now, remember, every tool you make has many different tools on it. For example, this blood pool hand could be the digging of the fingers into the inner thigh, okay, and that's going to get the saphenous nerve, the femoral artery. There's a lot of good tissues in there, or structures in there, that will cause a lot of weakening to the whole body structure, particularly the legs in this instance, as you're turning into the leg with this type of an action as demonstrated in the Sanchin. Okay, the top one, as you're pushing down into this, is going to be coming in with a torquing action down as you were going across. So you're going to be pulling down the leg with this first one, and then you're going to be coming down on top of the hip structure, right on top of the pelvic girdle, and you have the iliac nerve that comes over the pelvic girdle this way. You'll be pressing that to weaken out the hip. This will destroy the leg because the leg is going to buckle outward. You're going to put pressure on the foot bones, the ankle, the knee, and the hip all at once, where you're weakened in two locations, at the knee and the hip in particular, with the striking actions, and also the ankle from the body weight. So the whole leg is going to collapse. Your body weight will go down on the leg. So that's pretty powerful escape, number one. Number two, a debilitating factor for the opponent, if not a destructive thing for that leg. Now, the third one is going to be from the guillotine, where we're going in frontal, where the person's leg is going to be in front of us to hold us up into that guillotine. So what we're going to do at that point is we're going to strike down with that torquing action, again with the lower hand, and then the upper hand is going to strike inward with an upward action. You're going to catch the leg in the two locations, and you've seen me done this knockout many, many times, just with a pop into it, not so much the torque. The torque will put more power into it, cause more debilitation. Now, I'm going to go into the torquing action. I'm going to put this video link, because again, I'm on sabbatical. I don't really have time to film this for you. I'm just filming this talking segment. So look up in the corner and you'll see a link to the video that talks about the torquing action and the torquing action of the blood pool hand in particular.